just had a small little freak out. I was like in the middle of recording and I guess the battery died. So like the camera just shut off and was like battery exhausted. So I like plugged it in and everything. And then when I turned it back on, the camera was like frozen. And I was like, what the hell? Like, did I just break my camera? And it like wasn't working. So I called Sony because I have a Sony. And I was like on the phone for like 30 minutes waiting on hold, like freaking out. He literally was like, oh, take out the battery. So I took out the battery, put it back in, and it was fine. So lesson of the day, don't stress and worry like when things go bad. Just remain calm, because odds are you're stressing and going crazy for nothing. Even if it did break, I'd buy another one or use my bigger camera. Life is fine. I just literally put myself in all that stress for no good reason. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to share with you guys real quick the book that I'm reading, as well as a few other books that are on my list, because you guys seem to be super interested in like reading and such, and I think that's a great thing to do for yourself, and it's super beneficial. The book that I'm currently reading, obviously you guys know I'm reading Harry Potter. That's gonna be like my fiction side. But as for the self-help books, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 books that I want to share with you guys of like my 2018 self-help book list, I guess. The one that I'm currently reading right now is The Case for Christ. I'm not super religious. I was raised Christian, like Baptist Christian, I don't even know what that means. Everyone has their own spiritual path. Not to get into the nitty-gritty, obviously Jesus was a real person, but I am a factual person. Like, I need facts to back me up. And one of my closest friends is super religious. Like, he studies the Bible. He's going to college for something in that field, and he goes to Africa all the time, and like he's just like really cool. And we were in the middle of a conversation about Jesus, because I just finished the book A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle, and he has like a lot of quotes from the Bible, but he's not like a religious person either, but he takes a lot from what Jesus had mentioned or what was said in the Bible and relates it to his spirituality, which I found super interesting, because I know Jesus was like the Son of God and all this stuff, but I was super curious to know more about Jesus himself. So I was like talking to my friend about it, and I was like, what if he was just crazy? And like back then, just like, can anyone just say, oh, I believe in God and I'm the Son of God and all this stuff, and then people will just believe you? And it's very confusing to me, and I know for a fact 100% I am not saying that this is not real. I literally have not done any research or anything like that. It's just that I am not informed. I'm uneducated in that sense, but I was curious to know more about like Jesus himself, like who he was as a person and all that stuff from the quotes that I read in Eckhart Tolle's book. I was just really interested to get to know him and like what he thought and like his life and all of that stuff. So I was back onto my friend. I was having a conversation with my friend about it, and he was saying like basically every question that I asked him was in this book. And this book is about a guy, Lee Strobel is the author, and he basically was an atheist, if that's the word, the person that like doesn't believe in God. His wife ended up becoming a Christian, and he didn't like it. He thought it was like weird, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna prove this wrong or right for the case. He was just super interested to know, and he was actually a legal editor. I think that, yeah, legal editor. So he basically investigates everything Christ related, and it's based on factual information. So it's like you're the juror, and he's like basically giving you the case, and it's up to you to decide unbiasedly if it's true or not. And I think it's so interesting. He like goes to different people and he asks like the questions that people like skeptics will ask, and it's just a super interesting topic to me. I'm only on chapter 3, but so far so good. Nothing too crazy that's been life-changing so far, but I feel like there'll be some more interesting stuff. So like part 1, he examines the record. Can the biographies of Jesus be trusted? Were the biographies reliably preserved for us? Is there credible evidence for Jesus outside his biographies? Archaeologists. So basically part 1 is all about the history. Part 2 is analyzing Jesus, and that was Jesus really convinced that he was the Son of God? Was he crazy when he claimed to be the Son of God? Did he fulfill the attributes of God? And did Jesus match the identity of the Messiah? And it's like fingerprint evidence, so yeah. And then part 3 is researching the resurrection. So like, was it a hoax? Was his body really absent from the tomb? I don't know how to pronounce that. Was he seen alive after his death? Is there any supporting facts that point to the resurrection? What does the evidence establish and what does it mean today? So it's really interesting. I'm just really curious to know more about it. And every time I go to church, I don't know why, I just feel like, I'm just being completely honest with you. I probably shouldn't be spreading this all over the internet, but I just sometimes think like organized religions for profit, if that makes sense. I just feel like it's a lot of believing and stuff like that, which I'm all about believing and stuff, but I like to see facts and like evidence, if that makes sense. So I just thought that would be a really interesting book. I'm curious to see how it changes my opinions about everything. I just don't really know that much about Jesus Christ himself, and I was super interested to know all the nitty-gritty details. So that's the book that I'm currently reading. It's also a major motion picture, which I always love. That's my favorite part about books, when there's a movie. So yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys the book that I'm reading. And then the 5 books that are after this on my list are Girl Code. This is basically for the female entrepreneur. If you guys watched my Christmas vlog, you probably have already seen all these books. The Secret, The Magic. I can do like another like challenge or kind of vlog my experience with you guys. If you guys watched my Manifestation Miracle, I can definitely do that on this book. Just let me know down below. I also have the Happiness Equation. I have Adventures for Your Soul. And then I also have my favorite, I'm so excited to read this. It's Oprah's book, The Wisdom of Sundays. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be reading this one next. I think that I'm going to start incorporating the books that I'm reading into my vlogs because you guys really like them, and I think promoting reading is a super, super good thing to do from my end. But I have a few things to do. I ended up putting up a bonus video all about my bullet journal. If you guys want to watch it, I will leave it somewhere linked on the screen. I just share with you guys all the fun stuff inside, and I've been using it and I kind of really like it, so yeah. So I just finished running all my errands and I'm back. I've been watching Grace and Frankie. That show is so, I don't know what it is about it, but like I love it. I don't know if it's like an old person show. Am I the only person that watches that show? I know it's like a really popular show, obviously. I think it's like on its 4th season, but just the aesthetic of it, I love it. And Jane Fonda is like perfection at her age. I have no idea how old she is. Let's look her up. She's 80, okay? And she's on a 4th season of a Netflix show. And Lily Tomlin is 78, and they look stunning. I don't know, I just love everything about Grace and Frankie. If you guys don't watch it, watch the 1st season and you literally can't stop watching. It's like such a feel-good show. One of my goals this year was to meditate more. So I have heard a lot about the app called Headspace. If you guys have heard of it, let me know. This is totally not sponsored. I'm 100% trying it for the first time right now. So I'm gonna look up Headspace on the App Store and download it. So they have like a foundation section that has like the basics, and they have 10 sessions per basic round, and there's a basics 1, 2, and 3. There's an anxiety section, stress, sleep, depression, pregnancy, cancer, pain management, regret, anger, change, restlessness, self-esteem, relationships, patience, happiness, acceptance, appreciation, all this stuff, a ton of stuff. Oh, they have a pro section. Okay. A pro at meditation. I feel like those are those people who like meditate for days. Like that's so amazing. I give them so many props. I mean, obviously never say never. I could definitely do it if I really put my mind to it, but it's not something I personally want to partake in anytime soon. Let's do basics, I guess, because I don't really meditate. And you can set the duration for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, or 10 minutes. I'm going to start with the 3 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and start meditating.
My name's Andy, and over the next 10 days, I'm gonna show you a really simple way of getting some more headspace in your life.
Feels so good. I feel like after yoga, like I just feel my heart rate, literally I felt it like go down and my breath slow. And it was only 3 minutes, so that was like super doable. Like if you are busy, 3 minutes is fine. But I definitely wanted to do it for longer. I could have done it for longer, but I just wanna, I don't know, take my time, ease into it. You guys know also I run, so I've been tracking my running on Runkeeper, and I just like the idea of logging my runs. I like to see my progress and how many miles I did for the month, all that stuff. And after this Headspace meditation, it tells you like how much you've done like how many days in a row you've meditated, how many minutes you've meditated for. So it tells you your current run streak. You can set goals. You can do 1 in a row, like your first one you get a prize. That's pretty cool. And then the second one is 3 days in a row, then 10 days in a row, 15, 30, 90, 180, and then 365. It also tells you how many sessions you've completed, your average duration, your total time that you meditated for. So mine's 313. If those numbers mean anything to you, thank the universe for seeing them again. Doing something for yourself once a day like that, just giving yourself some self-love and taking care of your body and your mentality is super important. So yeah. And in the beginning of this video, I shared with you guys some of the books that I wanted to read. I forgot to share with you guys ones that I'm looking for because I like to give you guys advice, but I also want to hear what you guys are reading, and if you guys have any book suggestions. I usually put them on like a list, whoever sends them to me, so I can do some more research and see if it's something that I'd be interested in. I want to read a world history book. I actually took AP World History in high school, and I really found some of it super interesting, and learning about like Jesus and stuff, and I want to read a book about Buddha and things like that, and I just want to learn more about like history itself and like different people who made an impact in this world, and the good, the bad, all of it. So I definitely want to get a world history book. If you guys know any, let me know. I also want to do one about like confidence or speech, something to like help with like public speaking. I think fear is something that I like to overcome, so I'm hesitant. I remember like when I was in college, I didn't want to give speeches and I would like get nervous and stuff, so I want to find like a book about like confidence and public speaking and speech and all that stuff. And then I also want to get a book about Buddhism. So if you guys have like a beginner's guide about Buddhism, I just want to get a book, nothing too crazy, like an easier read, kind of an intro to Buddhism I want to read. So yeah, I think I'm going to do some research on that right now. And yeah, happy Sunday. Super cloudy outside, like it's going to rain or something, and it just feels so good. It's like kind of chilly, but like not that chilly, and it's a good Sunday. I filmed a video this morning. I filmed a morning routine, which will be going out this Friday, so definitely look out for that. And I also got a package in the mail that I wanted to share with you guys. Watching people unpack on camera always makes me so nervous because there's like scissors flying everywhere. Ooh, and it's kind of dangerous. Yay, I'm so excited. Okay, so let me just tell you guys real quick. I've been wanting wireless headphones for quite a while now, just because the wires like get tangled all the time when I'm running, and it's just annoying, honestly. I finally bit the bullet and I got Beats by Dre, and I've been wanting the rose gold ones for quite a while, but they're always more expensive than the other colors. But for some weird reason on Amazon, it was actually cheaper than all the other ones. So I'll leave it linked down below if you guys want to get them and we can like match. Look at this color, guys, like really. Oh, I love the color. I'm such a nerd, oh my god. I love them. Also, I've been watching This Is Us. If you guys haven't watched that show, what are you doing with your life? I watched the first season, and I guess the second season has been going on, and I like to like wait till there's like a whole bunch of episodes so I can just watch them all in one sitting. I don't think the second season is over yet, but I've been like watching it, and I'm on episode 4, I want to say, and I'm just gonna sit down, enjoy my Sunday, and drink some coffee and watch This Is Us. So if you guys have seen This Is Us, please don't spoil it for me. Please don't tell me how Jack dies. Please, please, please. I have like an idea because I looked it up, but I like know how he died, but I haven't watched the episode yet, if that makes sense. I hope you guys are all having a really cozy Sunday too, so cheers. Happy Monday! Said no one ever. Actually, I really like Mondays. Everyone hates them. I love them. But yeah, I just got back from work. It's 3 o'clock. I kind of had a busy day today, so I'm honestly exhausted and I'm starving. So I'm eating peanut butter. I'm just kidding. I'm making an acai bowl and I'm adding peanut butter to it. Always like the spoon. That is literally so loud. One time my mom like came over and like she left and I made like a bowl, like a smoothie bowl afterwards, and I was using that blender. My apartment building is made out of concrete, so you can't really like hear your neighbors upstairs or downstairs or next to you. But my door, I'm like in a hallway, so you can hear everything that's going on in people's doors, like when you pass their doors. I guess my mom was leaving and I'm like kind of a far distance from the garage, like the parking garage, and she said that she could hear my blender like all the way from over there. It's like a pretty far walk and she could still hear my blender, so my neighbors must love me. They probably think I'm killing someone in here. Like, it sounds like a chainsaw. I don't think I ever showed you guys. I got a new bag. Mine was like literally breaking and I had it for like 2 years, but I picked this up from Target. So it looks like a Kate Spade bag kind of, but it's from Target. It was only like $30. And then I also got like a wallet. So this is the wallet I got. It's like this pastel, like you can't really tell the color on here, but it's like a pastel pink color. So that with the black, I just thought it looked really cute. So I feel bad for Canadians because they don't have Target. And I think you guys like had Target for like a short while, but Target is like where it's at. Look how good this looks. I'm so basic. I literally put nothing in it, but I just have acai and granola. And I'm so exhausted, but I'm gonna finish This Is Us. If you guys watch it, let me know down below. I'm curious to know like who watches it. I know it's like a really popular show, but it's really good. If you don't watch it, I really highly suggest it. Just grab Kleenex because you're gonna be crying the whole time. But yeah, I'm gonna finish that and then probably upload this vlog and like edit it and stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys want to see next week or in any other videos, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye guys.